I guess the first thing is how tough was SMU's pressure to have them force so many turnovers, especially in the first half?
It was tough. They played well. They came after us and created a lot of offense with their defense, which was important for them. And I give them credit for that. You know, they're physical and deep and have excellent players throughout their roster who can heat the ball up. That's what they did to us.
You went into halftime with a 1-point lead. SMU outscores you by 14, 15 in the second half. What was the difference between the two halves?
Well, a lot of it was the end of the game. So when you phrase a question like that, I mean, they played well. I mean, they played well and made plays to beat us in the second half. I don't know that the second half was that much different. We didn't get off to the same start offensively in the second half as we did in the first, and we didn't get as many stops. We did some different things defensively tonight than they probably had seen. We played our zone, but we took their point guard out. And it took them a while to adjust to that, but once they got comfortable with it in the second half, they made some plays that they had not made in the first half, so they were able to score a little bit in half-court offense in the second half more than they were able to do in the first half, and that was probably the biggest difference. Credit to them. I mean, they're a good team that's well coached, and there was really fine energy in the building tonight. I give everybody in the SMU community credit for that because it's a good college basketball atmosphere, and it's tough to win here.
You guys got off to a fast start at the beginning of the game. Did you see something on film in SMU's defense that you tried to exploit?
We go over the team's offense and defense before every game, so we kind of had a game plan going in, and we knocked down shots in the first half. But our team's got runs, we had our run, they had theirs, and we ended up winning.
On film, when you guys scouted SMU coming in, who or what concerned you the most on their team as you prepared to play them tonight?
I don't know if it was just an individual player. I think we just, going into the game, we needed to stop them from driving into the paint. We knew that they were more of a driving team than a three-point shooting team, so our defensive plan going into the game was just to pack the paint and try to make it difficult for them to drive to the paint.
Yeah, and they have a lot of different guys who can score. They have, I think, 3 players who average double figures. So we kind of looked at how to defend everyone.
In many ways, their team's similar to ours. They're a defensive team like we are. They're a balanced team like we are. They can pass the ball well in a lot of spots like we do. Difference that they were playing at home and more physical than we were. And the trouble spots for us have come this year when we have turned the ball over and not been able to play with enough physical force. And they were just stronger than we were.
Were you surprised that Marcus Kennedy, Camden Cunningham, a couple of those guys went directly at Mamadou a few times, considering how big he is and how many shots he blocks?
No, I wasn't surprised. I've watched teams try to do that all year. I mean, I think every guy looks at Mamadou and wants to take their crack, and he turns them all back. I mean, he's a special player, and these guys tell you, I mean, a lot of teams who face him first time, they want to bring it in there and see what he can do, and it's pretty good.
What do you think they changed offensively to play, get around a guy like Nadai in the second half?
They didn't get around him. I mean, you saw the game. I mean, they were not very eager to take shots up to the rim around the paint for a good portion of that second half. But they made some threes, and the threes they made, they created, through some adjustments that we knew they would make. And they're a good team. They're a good team. It's well coached, and they had a bunch of different guys contribute tonight. They needed to have that to beat us. we needed to have that to beat them, and they did it better than we did.
You guys hit half of your threes in the first half, and in the second half, 2 for 12. Was it a matter of just the shots weren't falling, or did they make defensive adjustments on the perimeter that affected the looks you got?
I say a bit of both. You know, I feel like personally I had some good looks that I'd normally make, and this time I didn't. You know, that's possible. That's the sport. But you know, we just moved the ball. We moved the ball really well. You know, we had good looks, and our good looks weren't falling in the second half.
The way you guys opened the game with such energy, what was your outlook coming in? Some teams coming in NIT disappointed, but it seemed like you guys were excited to be here.
Yeah, we came to win. You know, that's our mentality every game. That's we never think, oh, we're going to lose this game, because that's just not the right mentality to have. You know, we're all confident in each other, the coaching staff, the whole team. So we came in looking to win.
We've got competitive people in our program. If you don't want to play in March and you're playing college basketball, something's wrong. We don't have anything wrong with us. We were here to compete, and we did. We just weren't good enough to win.